Jose Mourinho insists Manchester United are not the Premier League's dream team, despite their 4-0 win over West Ham on the opening weekend of the new season. United stormed to the top of the table with their emphatic win, but Mourinho claimed the manner of the victory does not make his side the best team in the country or favourites for the title. I'm too experienced and stable to lose my discipline, my stability, and to think a 4-0 really makes us the best team in the country, the favourites or the dream team, said Mourinho. We're not favourites, we're not the dream team, we're just a team with more confidence than last season, with more time of work together, but I'm calm. When I look to the last match, I like many things, but the challenge is not to repeat the result, because a 4-0 win is difficult to repeat in the Premier League, but to repeat the same kind of performance. We had good tactical discipline in the team, a really good clean sheet, played good football, had a good dynamic in attack, we were scoring goals, winning 1-0, and we kept playing to try to score more goals and to try to play well. I liked a lot. I liked the fact the 3 subs, who are normally disappointed people to be on the bench, even 5 minutes like Jesse Lingard, 10 like Anthony Martial or 15 like Marwan Fellaini, they performed at same level. But this is just the beginning. Last season we played 3 matches, had 9 points and finished 6th. Despite his caution, Mourinho, whose side faced Swansea at the Liberty Stadium in Saturday's early kickoff, does feel his dynamic young attackers can help the Reds push for the title this season. Romelu Lukaku scored twice in the victory over West Ham, his Premier League debut for United, while Anthony Martial, who endured a tough second season with the club, came off the bench to score and set up the 4th goal. Mourinho has been looking to add a left-sided attacker to his squad this summer, which suggested Martial's future was in doubt after struggling last term. But the Portuguese said he still has faith in 21-year-old Martial, despite publicly criticizing him last season, and is convinced he will rediscover his best form. I have faith in him, said Mourinho of the Frenchman. Probably the player I was looking for wasn't a pure winger, because I have pure wingers. Probably the player I was looking for was one that allows me to play with 3 at the back and to have wing backs. As a pure attacking player, Anthony is a good player. I believe he's one of the players who is going to have a better season this season than the previous one. I look at my players and I'm sure that some of them will be better this season than they were last time, and Anthony is that for sure. They are all young. Juan Mata and Henrique Mkhitaryan are close to their 30s, but not yet. Romelu is 24, Anthony 21, Lingard 24, Rashford 19, they're all at a good age and are all playing. We're in the Champions League too, so it's the first time for Rashford to play in that tournament. Anthony had a bit with Monaco and with us, Lingard a few matches but not much more than that, and for Romelu it's the first time. I don't think he played in the Champions League with Chelsea, but, if he did, it was only a couple of matches. So I think for them, the Champions League can also be a great experience. Luke Shaw and Ashley Young, both of whom have been sidelined through injury since last season, will play for United's under-23s on Monday against Swansea. United remain in the hunt for Inter Milan winger Ivan Perisic, but Mourinho said he would be happy to go with the squad he currently has if he cannot add a 4th summer signing before the August 31st transfer deadline. I don't think we are in the market, unless something happened that put us in market again, said Mourinho. I told Mr. Woodward obviously my plans were 4, but I also told him no pressure from me, do what you think is the best for the club. We will be together for another transfer window in January and next summer, so there is no pressure from me at all. I'm happy with the squad we have. I am ready to go without a 4th player. If we are out of the market I am fine. I am okay. On plans to close the transfer window before the start of next season, Mourinho said my opinion is that we have to adapt to the situation, no matter what. As a football manager and not a marketing man, just as someone who wants to work with the team and with players, I would prefer the window to close as soon as possible, so everyone knows the players we have, and the deals will be done earlier and nobody will be waiting for the last week, and we wouldn't have a situation we sometimes have with players playing game number 1 for one team and game number 2 for another. Paul Loading